Jack was right behind me, so I moved up so that you could see him, and now he's up here, so you still can't see him anyway. Good morning, friends. As you can tell, my voice still sounds very, very low. I do not feel good, but we are kind of behind, so I thought I was gonna hop on and read for as long as I can, which, as I'm starting to talk, might not be very long. I just did not feel good today. That's why I wasn't here yesterday. I was hoping that it'd go away, and now it's another day later and I still don't sound normal. So we're gonna try to read for as long as we can. We are in Proverbs, which was actually really fun to read through the other day. Proverbs is right near Psalms, in case you don't know. And we're gonna be reading, it's actually right after Psalms. I shouldn't say near, it's after. We're going to be reading, starting with chapter 8 in Proverbs. We're supposed to read 8 to 18, but I don't know if that's going to happen. That's a lot of pages. We'll see. That's like 644 to 652. Almost 10 pages. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start reading. Jack's here with us running around. And let's see how much of this we can get through. By the way, I love these drinks. I'm not paid to promote them, but they're amazing. I don't know if you guys have ever had Rise. They're absolutely my favorite and getting really hard to find right now. Okay, here we go. So, Proverbs chapter 8. Listen as wisdom calls out. Hear as understanding raises her voice. She stands on the hilltops and at the crossroads. At the entrance to the city and at the city gates she cries aloud. I call to you, to all of you. I'm raising my voice to all people. How naive you are. Let me give you common sense, O foolish ones. Let me give you understanding. Listen to me, for I have excellent things to tell you. Everything I say is right, for I speak the truth and hate every kind of deception. My advice is wholesome and good. There is nothing crooked or twisted in it. My words are plain to anyone with understanding, clear to those who want to learn. Choose my instruction rather than silver, and knowledge over pure gold. For wisdom is more valuable than rubies, and nothing you desire can be compared with it. I, wisdom, live together with good judgment. I know where to deliver knowledge and discernment, and all who fear the Lord will hate evil. That's why I hate pride, arrogance, corruption, and perverted speech. Good advice and success belong to me. Insight and strength are mine. Because of me, kings reign and rulers make just laws. Rulers lead with my help and nobles make righteous judgments. I love all who love me. Those who search for me will surely find me. Unending riches, honor, wealth, and justice are mine to distribute. My gifts are better than the purest gold. My wages better than sterling silver. Hold on, Jack. There, bro. He got his toy stuck in my chair and totally turned me all around. Okay. My gigantic 8-month-old puppy. I walk in righteousness in paths of justice. Those who love me inherit wealth, for I fill their treasuries. The Lord formed me from the beginning, before he created anything else. I was appointed in ages past, at the very first, before the earth began. I was born before the oceans were created, before the spring bubbled forth their waters. Before the mountains and the hills were formed, I was born. Before he had made the earth and the fields and the first handfuls of soil. It was there when he established the heavens, when he drew the horizon on the oceans. I was there when he set the clouds above, when he established the deep fountains of the earth. I was there when he set the limit of the seas, they would not spread beyond their boundaries, and when he marked off the earth's foundations. I was the architect at his side. I was his constant delight, rejoicing always in his presence. And how happy I was with what he created, his wide world and all the human family. And so, my children, listen to me, for happy are those who follow my ways. Listen to my counsel and be wise, and don't ignore it. Happy are those who listen to me, watching for me daily at my gates, waiting for me outside my home. For whoever finds me finds life and wins approval for the Lord. But those who miss me have injured themselves, and all who hate me love death. Sorry, Jack was making a very weird noise. Wisdom built her spacious house with 7 pillars. She prepared a great banquet, mixed the wine, and set the table. She sent her servants to invite everyone to come, and she calls out from the heights overlooking the city. Come home with me, she urges the simple. To those without good judgment, she says, come, eat my food and drink the wine I've mixed. Leave your foolish ways behind and begin to live. Learn how to be wise. Anyone who rebukes a mocker will get a smart retort. Anyone who rebukes the wicked will get hurt. So don't bother rebuking mockers, they will only hate you. But the wise, when rebuked, will love you all the more. Teach the wise, and they'll be wiser. Teach the righteous, and they will learn more. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Knowledge of the Holy One results in understanding. Wisdom will multiply your days and add years to your life. And if you become wise, you'll be the one to benefit. If you scorn wisdom, you'll be the one to suffer. A woman named Folly is loud and brash. She's ignorant and doesn't even know it. She sits in her doorway and on the heights overlooking the city and calls out to the men going by who are minding their own business. Come home with me, she urges the simple. To those without good judgment, she says, stolen water is refreshing. Food eaten in secret tastes best. But the men don't realize that her former guests are now in the grave. Yikes. Okay, chapter 10. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise child brings joy to a father. A foolish child brings grief to a mother. Ill-gotten grain has no lasting value, but right living can save your life. The Lord will not let the godly starve to death, but he refuses to satisfy the cravings of the wicked. Lazy people are soon poor. Hard workers get rich. A wise youth works hard all summer. A youth who sleeps away the hour of opportunity brings shame. The godly are showered with blessings, and evil people cover up their harmful intentions. We all have happy memories of the godly, but the name of a wicked person rots away. The wise are glad to be instructed, but babbling fools fall flat on their faces. People with integrity have firm footing, and those who follow crooked paths will slip and fall. People who wink at wrong cause trouble, but a bold reproof promotes peace. The words of the godly lead to life, and evil people cover up their harmful intentions. Hatred stirs up quarrels, but love covers all offenses. Wise words come from the lips of people with understanding, but fools will be punished with a rod. Wise people treasure knowledge, but the babbling of a fool invites trouble. The wealth of the rich is their fortress, but the poverty of the poor is their calamity. The wealth of the rich is their fortress, the poverty of the poor is their calamity. I think it's saying the same thing. The earnings of the godly enhance their lives, but evil people squander their money on sin. People who accept correction are on the pathway to life, but those who ignore it will lead others astray. To hide hatred is to be a liar, to slander is to be a fool. Don't talk too much, for it fosters sin. Be sensible and turn off the flow. Don't talk too much, turn off the flow. The words of the godly are like sterling silver. The heart of a fool is worthless. The godly give good advice, but fools are destroyed by their lack of common sense. The blessing of the Lord makes a person rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. Doing wrong is fun for a fool, while wise conduct is a pleasure to the wise. The fears of the wicked will all come true, and so will the hopes of the godly. Disaster strikes like a cyclone, whirling the wicked away, but the godly have a lasting foundation. Lazy people are a pain to their employer. They are like smoke in the eyes or vinegar that sets the teeth on edge. Fear of the Lord lengthens one's life, but the years of the wicked are cut short. The hopes of the godly result in happiness, but the expectations of the wicked are in vain. The Lord protects the upright, but destroys the wicked. The godly will never be disturbed, but the wicked will be removed from the land. The godly person gives wise advice, but the tongue that deceives will be cut off. The godly speak words that are helpful, and the wicked speak only what is corrupt. Okay, chapter 11. The Lord hates cheating, but delights in honesty. Pride leads to disgrace, but humility comes with wisdom. Good people are guided by their honesty. Treacherous people are destroyed by their dishonesty. Riches won't help on the day of judgment, but right living is a safeguard against death. The godly are directed by their honesty. The wicked fall beneath their load of sin. The godliness of good people rescues them. The ambition of treacherous people traps them. When the wicked die, their hopes all perish, for they rely on their own feeble strength. God rescues the godly from danger, but he lets the wicked fall into trouble. Evil words destroy one's friends. Wise discernment rescues the godly. The whole city celebrates when the godly succeed, and they shout for joy when the godless die. Nice. An upright citizen blesses a city and makes it prosper, but talk of the wicked tears it apart. It is foolish to belittle a neighbor. The person with good sense remains silent. A gossip goes around revealing secrets, but those who are trustworthy can keep a confidence. Without wise leadership, a nation falls. With many counselors, there is safety. Guaranteeing a loan for a stranger is dangerous. It's better to refuse than to suffer later. Beautiful women obtain wealth, and violent men get rich. Interesting. Your own soul is nourished when you are kind, but you destroy yourself when you are cruel. Come here, Jack. We're not going outside right now. Come here. Is Dad awake? Oh. Jack always wiggles his butt, like a lot. And his whole butt wiggles when he gets excited. Jack. Sometimes if you're standing next to him when he does that, he'll like whack you. Like it actually hurts because he's really strong. It makes me laugh. Glad that you're here. Thank you so much. Okay, where were we? Yes, beautiful people obtain wealth. Beautiful women. That's so interesting. Beautiful women obtain wealth, and violent men get rich. Your own soul is nourished when you're kind, but you destroy yourself when you're cruel. Evil people get rich for the moment, but the reward of the godly will last. Godly people find life. Evil people find death. The Lord hates people with twisted hearts, but delights in those who have integrity. You can be sure that evil people will be punished, and the children of the godly will go free. A woman who is beautiful but lacks discretion is like a gold ring in a pig's snout. So if you're beautiful, you need to have discretion. The godly can look forward to happiness, while the wicked expect only wrath. It is possible to give freely and become more wealthy. Those who are stingy will lose everything. The generous prosper and are satisfied. Those who refresh others will they themselves be refreshed. People curse those who hold their grain for higher prices. They bless the one who sells to them in their time of need. You see this? He's going crazy. Sorry. I just wanted to know if you could... I don't want this to fall. Every single time that I move it like that, it does not like to come back. Thank you. Thank you. All right. If you search for good, you'll find favor, but if you search for evil, it will find you. Trust in your money and down you go, but the godly flourish like leaves in the spring. Those who bring trouble on their families inherit only the wind. The fool will be a servant to the wise. The godly are like trees that bear life-giving fruit. Those who save lives are wise. If the righteous are rewarded on earth, how much more true that the wicked and sinners will get what they deserve. To learn, you must love discipline. It's stupid to hate correction. The Lord approves of those who are good and condemns those who plan wickedness. Wickedness never brings stability. Only the godly have deep roots. A worthy wife is her husband's joy and crown. A shameful wife saps his strength. The plans of the godly are just. The advice of the wicked is treacherous. The words of the wicked are like a murderous ambush, but the words of the godly save lives. The wicked perish and are gone, but the children of the godly stand firm. Everyone admires a person with good sense, but a warped mind is despised. It's better to be a nobody with a servant than to be self-important and have no food. The godly are concerned for the welfare of their animals, but even the kindness of the wicked is cruel. Hard work means prosperity. Only fools idle away their time. Thieves are jealous of each other's loot, while the godly bear their own fruit. The wicked are trapped by their own words, but the godly escape such trouble. People can get many good things by the words they say. The work of their hand also gives them many benefits. Fools think they need no advice, but the wise listen to others. A fool is quick-tempered, but a wise person stays calm when insulted. An honest witness tells the truth. A false witness tells lies. Some people make cutting remarks, but the words of the wise bring healing. Truth stands the test of time, and lies are soon exposed. Deceit fills hearts that are plotting evil, and joy fills hearts that are planning peace. No real harm befalls the godly, but the wicked have their fill of trouble. The Lord hates those who don't keep their word, but he delights in those who do. Wise people don't make a show of their knowledge, but fools broadcast their folly. Work hard and become a leader. Be lazy and become a slave. Worry weighs a person down. An encouraging word cheers a person up. The godly give good advice to their friends. The wicked lead them astray. Lazy people don't even cook the game they catch, but the diligent make use of everything they find. The way of a godly leads to life, their path does not lead to death. Hold on, I'm gonna highlight that one second. Worry weighs a person down, but an encouraging word cheers a person up. Interesting. All right, we're almost to chapter 13, and I'm closing down. Sorry, Jack. Okay, chapter 13. A wise child accepts a parent's discipline. A young mocker refuses to listen. Good people enjoy the positive result of their words, but those who are treacherous crave violence. Those who control their tongue will have a long life. A quick retort can ruin everything. Lazy people want much but get little. Those who work hard will prosper and be satisfied. Those who are godly hate lies. The wicked come to shame and disgrace. Godliness helps people all through life, while the evil are destroyed by their wickedness. Some who are poor pretend to be rich. Others who are rich pretend to be poor. The rich can pay a ransom, but the poor won't even get threatened. The life of the godly is full of light and joy, but the sinner's light is snuffed out. Pride leads to arguments. Those who take advice are wise. Wealth from get-rich-quick schemes quickly disappear. Wealth from hard work grows. Okay, we're reading from the book, which is was my son's Bible, so it's not like an NIV clearly, because it literally says get-rich-quick schemes. I don't think that's how the Bible was written. Just clarifying that. Okay. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but when dreams come true, there is life and joy. People who despise advice will find themselves in trouble. Those who respect it will succeed. The advice of the wise is like a life-giving fountain, and those who accept it avoid the snares of death. A person with good sense is respected. A treacherous person walks a rocky road. Wise people think before they act. Fools don't even and brag about it. An unreliable messenger stumbles into trouble, but a reliable messenger brings healing. If you ignore criticism, you'll end in poverty and disgrace. If you accept criticism, you'll be honored. It's pleasant to see dreams come true, but fools will not turn from evil to attain them. What? Who are you talking to? Trouble chases sinners, while blessings chase the righteous. Whoever walks with the wise will become wise. Whoever walks with fools will suffer harm. Good people leave an inheritance to their grandchildren, but the sinner's wealth passes to the godly. A poor person's farm may produce much food, but injustice sweeps it all away. If you refuse to discipline your children, it proves you don't love them. If you love your children, you'll be prompt to discipline them. I always struggle with discipline. I'd rather be the fun parent. The godly eat their heart's content, but the belly of the wicked goes hungry. A wise woman builds her house. A foolish woman tears hers down with her own hands. Those who follow the right path fear the Lord. Those who take the wrong path despise him. The talk of fools is a rod for their backs, but the word of the wise keeps them out of trouble. An empty stable stays clean, but no income comes from an empty stable. A truthful witness does not lie. A false witness breathes lies. A mocker seeks wisdom and never finds it, but knowledge comes easily to those with understanding. Stay away from fools, for you won't find knowledge there. The wise look ahead to see what's coming, but fools deceive themselves. Fools make fun of guilt, but the godly acknowledge it and seek reconciliation. Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no one else can fully share its joy. The house of the wicked will perish, but the tent of the godly will flourish. There is a path before each person that seems right, but it ends in death. Laughter can always conceal a heavy heart. When the laughter ends, the grief remains. Backsliders get what they deserve. Good people receive their reward. Only simpletons believe everything they're told. The prudent carefully consider their steps. The wise are cautious and avoid danger. Fools plunge ahead with great confidence. Those who are short-tempered do foolish things, and schemers are hated. The simpleton is clothed with folly, but the wise person is crowned with knowledge. Evil people will bow before good people. The wicked will bow at the gates of the godly. The poor are despised even by their neighbors, while the rich have many friends. It literally says friends like friends. Good morning. Glad that you are here. Okay, it is a sin to despise one's neighbors. Blessed are those who help the poor. If you plot evil, you'll be lost. But if you plan good, you'll be granted unfailing love and faithfulness. Work brings profit, but mere talk leads to poverty. Wealth is a crown for the wise. The efforts of fools yield only folly. A truthful witness saves lives, but a false witness is a traitor. Those who fear the Lord are secure. He'll be a place of refuge for their children. Fear of the Lord is a life-giving fountain. It offers escape from the snares of death. A growing population is a king's glory. A dwindling nation is his doom. Those who control their anger have great understanding. Those with a hasty temper will make mistakes. A relaxed attitude lengthens life. Jealousy rots it away. Those who oppress the poor insult their maker, but those who help the poor honor him. The wicked are crushed by their sins, but the godly have refuge when they die. Wisdom is enshrined in an understanding heart. Wisdom is not found among fools. Godliness exalts a nation, but a sin is a disgrace to any people. The king rejoices in servants who know what they are doing and is angry with those who cause trouble. All right, 15. We're almost there. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but harsh words stir up anger. A wise person makes learning a joy, and fools spout only foolishness. The Lord is watching everywhere, keeping his eye on both the evil and the good. Gentle words bring life and health. A deceitful tongue crushes the spirit. Only a fool despises a parent's discipline. Whoever learns from correction is wise. There is treasure in the house of godly, but earnings of the wicked bring trouble. Only the wise can give good advice. Fools cannot do so. The Lord hates the sacrifice of the wicked, but he delights in the prayers of the upright. The Lord despises the ways of the wicked and loves those who pursue godliness. Whoever abandons the right path will be severely punished, and whoever hates correction will die. Even the depths of death and destruction are known by the Lord. How much more does he know the human heart? Mockers don't love those that rebuke them, so they stay away from the wise. A glad heart makes a happy face, and a broken heart crushes the spirit. A wise person is hungry for truth, while the fool feeds on trash. For the poor, every day brings trouble. For the happy heart, life is a continual feast. It's better to have a little fear for the Lord than to have a great treasure with turmoil. Hey, Jack, come here. A bowl of soup with someone you love is better than steak with someone you hate. Wow. A hothead starts fights. A cool-tempered person stops them. You want to go get Dad? He's done. He's out. A lazy person has trouble all throughout life. The path of the upright is easy. Sensible children bring joy to their father. Foolish children despise their mother. Foolishness brings joy to those who have no sense. A sensible person stays on the right path. Plans go wrong for lack of advice. Many counselors bring success. I'm so sorry, guys. I really don't feel good. Everyone enjoys a fitting reply. It's wonderful to say the right thing at the right time. The path of the wise leads to life above, and then they leave the grave behind. The Lord destroys the house of the proud, but protects the property of widows. The Lord despises thoughts of the wicked and delights in pure words. Dishonest money brings grief to the whole family, but those who hate bribes will live. The godly think before speaking, the wicked spout evil words. The Lord is far from the wicked, and he hears the prayers of the righteous. A cheerful look brings joy to the heart. Good news makes for good health. If you listen to constructive criticism, you'll be at home among the wise. If you reject criticism, you only harm yourself. But if you listen to correction, you grow in understanding. Fear of the Lord teaches a person to be wise. Humility precedes honor. Interesting. All right, chapter 16. We gather our thoughts, but the Lord gives the right answer. People may be pure in their own eyes, but the Lord examines their motives. Commit your work to the Lord, and then your plans will succeed. The Lord has made everything for his own purpose, even the wicked for a punishment. The Lord despises pride. Be assured the proud will be punished. Unfailing love and faithfulness cover sin. Evil is avoided by fear of the Lord. When the ways of people please the Lord, he makes even their enemies live at peace with them. It is better to be poor and godly than rich and dishonest. We make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. The king speaks with divine wisdom. He must never judge unfairly. The Lord demands fairness in every business deal. He sets the standard. A king despises wrongdoing, for his rule depends on justice. The king is pleased with righteous lips and loves those who speak honestly. The anger of the king is a deadly threat. The wise do what they can to appease it. When the king smiles, there is life. His favor refreshes like a gentle rain. How much better to get wisdom than gold, than understanding than silver. The path of the upright leads away from evil. Whoever follows that path is safe. Pride goes before destruction, and haughtiness before a fall. It is better to live humbly with the poor than to share plunder with the proud. Those who listen to instruction will prosper, and those who trust the Lord will be happy. The wise are known for their understanding and instruction. It is appreciated if it is well presented. Discretion is a life-giving fountain to those who possess it, but discipline is wasted on fools. From a wise mind comes wise speech. The words of the wise are persuasive. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. There is a path before each person that seems right, but it ends in death. It is good for workers to have an appetite, for an empty stomach drives them on. Squirrels hunt for scandal. Their words are a destructive blaze. A troublemaker plants seeds of strife, and gossip separates best of friends. Violent people deceive their companions, leading them down a harmful path. With narrowed eyes they plot evil. Without a word they plan their mischief. Gray hair is a crown of glory. It is gained by living a godly life. It is better to be patient than powerful, better to have self-control than to conquer a city. We may throw the dice, but the Lord determines how they fall. Interesting. A dry crust eaten in peace is better than a great feast with strife. A wise slave will rule over the master's shameful sons and share their inheritance. Fire tests the purity of silver and gold, but the Lord tests the heart. Wrongdoers listen to wicked talk. Liars pay attention to destructive words. Those who mock the poor insult their maker. Those who rejoice at the misfortune of others will be punished. Grandchildren are the crowning glory of the aged, parents the pride of their children. Eloquent speech is not fitting for a fool, and even less are lies fitting for a ruler. Amen. A bribe seems to work like magic for those who give it. They succeed in all they do. Disregarding another person's faults preserves love. Telling them about separates close friends. A single rebuke does more for a person of understanding than 100 lashes on the back of a fool. Evil people seek rebellion, and they'll be severely punished. It is safer to meet a bear robbed of her cub than confront a fool caught in his folly. If you repay evil for good, evil will never leave your house. Ooh. The Lord despises those who acquit the guilty and condemn the innocent. Beginning a quarrel is like opening a floodgate, so drop the matter before a dispute breaks out. It's senseless to pay tuition to educate a fool who has no heart for wisdom. A friend is always loyal, but a brother is born to help in time of need. It is poor judgment to co-sign a friend's note to become responsible for a neighbor's debts. Anyone who loves to quarrel loves sin. Anyone who speaks boastfully invites disaster. The crooked heart will not prosper. The twisted tongue tumbles into trouble. Like how they said that, like a twisted tongue. The twisted tongue tumbles into trouble. It is painful to be the parent of a fool. There is no joy for the father of a rebel. The cheerful heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit saps a person's strength. The wicked accept secret bribes to pervert justice. Sensible people keep their eyes glued on wisdom, but a fool's eyes wander to the ends of the earth. A foolish child brings grief to a father and bitterness to a mother. It is wrong to fine the godly for being good or to punish nobles for being honest. A truly wise person uses few words. A person with understanding is even-tempered. Even fools are thought to be wise when they keep silent. When they keep their mouth shut, they seem intelligent. Yikes. Good morning. Good thing a born Christian can't lose salvation because once we're saved, we're always saved. True story. Good for that. Okay, this is our last chapter, guys. And although I'm loving Proverbs, I'm kind of excited about that because my throat is killing me. Last one. A recluse is self-indulgent, snarling at every sound principle of conduct. Fools have no interest in understanding. They only want to air their own opinions. When the wicked arrive, contempt, shame, and disgrace are sure to follow. A person's words can be life-giving water. Words of true wisdom are as refreshing as a bubbling brook. It is wrong for a judge to favor the guilty or condemn the innocent. Fools get into constant quarrels. They are always asking for a beating. The mouths of fools are their ruin. Their lips get them into trouble. What dainty morsels rumors are, but they sink deep into one's heart. Ooh. A lazy person is as bad as someone who destroys things. The name of the Lord is a strong fortress. The godly run to him and are safe. The rich think of their wealth as an impregnable defense. They imagine it as a high wall of safety. But haughtiness goes before destruction, and humility precedes honor. What a shame, what a folly to give advice before listening to the facts. The human spirit can endure a sick body, but who can bear it if the spirit is crushed? Intelligent people are always open to new ideas. In fact, they look for them. Giving a gift works wonders. It may bring you before important people. Any story sounds true until someone sets the record straight. Casting lots can end arguments and settle disputes between powerful opponents. I thought casting lots was a sin. It's harder to make amends with an offended friend than to capture a fortified city. Arguments separate friends like a locked gate with iron bars. Words satisfy the soul as food satisfies the stomach. The right words on a person's lips can bring satisfaction. Those who love to talk will experience the consequences, for the tongue can kill or nourish life. The man who finds a wife finds a treasure and receives favor from the Lord. The poor plead for mercy, and the rich answer with insults. There are friends who destroy each other, but a real friend sticks closer than a brother. All right, that was chapter 18. What book and chapter are you reading? I'm so sorry. We are reading the book, not the NIV version. It is a version that my son had. And we're in Proverbs 18. That's what we just finished. So we are reading through the entire Bible in chronological order. We are on day 159, almost halfway. So instead of reading it from cover to cover, we're reading it in chronological order, so how it actually happened. So we are in Proverbs. We just finished Proverbs 18. So thank you guys for being here with me. Like I said, in case you can't tell, I do not feel well. So we are caught up, and I am going to stop talking because my throat hurts. But hopefully I'll be feeling better tomorrow, and we can pick up where we were and stay on target, on track, because we're a little bit behind, but we're all caught up now. So I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. It's Friday. Yay! Hope that you have some fun plans, that you get to spend time with your families and get refreshed and have a great weekend. Thank you for being here with me. It's always easier to read when you have people that are listening. So hope that you have a great day, and thanks for being here. Bye.